Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. That's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. ZipRecruiter.com/zip.
Welcome to the Local Lowdown and find out what's happening in Lavaca County, Texas. Now here are your hosts, Murray and Michelle.
Well, hello everyone and welcome to the Local Lowdown. If you're wondering why I'm speaking first, well, because I have the opportunity and it's just me and Nicole. Hi, Nicole.
Hey, thanks for inviting me over.
And so we're going to cover some fun stuff today, but we're also going to cover the newspapers for the 15th and 16th. And we hope you're all picking up your copies because there is a lot of news going on in our 5 local papers.
Speaking of news, where's your co-host?
I don't know. Well, let me say we're going to talk about your trip today. And Murray's on his own trip.
Is he? Where is he? Where did he travel to?
He traveled to another room in his house many, many times.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's lots of trips going on here at the newspaper.
Well, we wish him well. We hope he gets
on
better
his trip.
soon. On his trips.
See you next fall. All right. No, he'll be back soon, and we of course miss you so much.
We do.
Oh my God, I miss him so much.
I drove all the way over here just to see him.
Really?
Yeah.
What about me?
And you too, of course. Of course.
Whoa, that was harsh. Okay, so let's get started talking about your trip.
Oh, okay. So
where'd you go?
Over the Christmas break, we were able to I was able to go to New York City.
And why didn't you tell me you were going there?
I know. Well, I told Ani, as you discussed in the last week's episode,
yes.
Because I needed to know about my check when my next check.
Imagine that.
I needed money on my New York trip.
Right.
But actually, I had our youngest graduated from college, and then I had a niece that also graduated with her degree. And she had a sister who was turning 16. So my sister and I were discussing what fun things we could do to celebrate them. And then all of a sudden we decided we would all go to New York City. And then we invited my mother and our other sister. So 8 of us went together.
And your other daughter.
And my other daughter.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
Oh no, Riley, I'm sorry.
Good Lord. I tried to help you.
I was trying to count 7. There's one more 8. So yes, so she came along too. Oh, she's a little
and
newlywed.
she just got married. So
I
that's
know.
big.
And she didn't have any money. So, but she came. So we really did have such a great time. It was a lot of fun. We flew into New York on January 1st. So we missed all the revelry of New Year's Eve, but yet there was still confetti on the ground. So you felt like you were still a part of it. The ball was still up there above the building, and we had honestly, it was really one of my favorite trips.
All right.
And I'm sorry I didn't tell you. Although I did answer your phone call. You called me about a newspaper issue or question.
I can't remember what it was.
I don't either, but I was actually in the 9/11 memorial, and I took the time to talk to you. So see, that counts for something.
Yes. But it must have been important if I called
It was. I don't remember what it was.
Me neither. Not that important. So what did you learn on your trip?
Oh, yes. So it was interesting traveling with 3 20-somethings and 1 16-year-old.
And one, how old your mom?
And then my mom is 74.
Wow.
And then, do we need to help myself? So then my
no, maybe don't
sister's
say that.
2 years younger than me, and then 5 years younger than me. But it was interesting because the 4 youngsters taught the 4 elders. I usually take selfies where you can see yourself in the camera, right? You hold it up and you hold it up so your chin's plural, gets a little higher, taller, stretch it out.
Right.
However, they said put it on 0.5 and then you turn your camera where you can't see yourself. You just see the lenses and you use the button on the side and it takes a wider picture. And that was so much fun.
Lovely.
Yes, and we also learned that New Balance tennis shoes are now cool. I was like, really? And yes. Because my dad wore New Balance, so they were never cool.
Yeah, like the white and blue ones,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, they were like, what is going on? So New Balance shoes are cool.
Those white and blue ones still aren't, though.
Okay, that's okay to not wear those?
Yeah.
I'll never, it just isn't, no. It's like Converse tennis shoes.
I do, I actually have a pair of Patricia's. She had some New Balance that were like, kind of like the old school Nikes, the ones that are cool with some leopard. And then she says she grew out of them, but I squeezed my foot into them. So I have cool shoes.
That's
cool.
Awesome.
Woo-hoo.
So it was a learning experience. We had a lot of laughter. It really was. It was a great time.
Do you know what happens if you take 0.5 pictures front ways?
No.
You should try that.
Okay.
It's very interesting.
Okay,
that's a trend. I don't know, because your kids are like college kids.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't want to look like 0.5 makes you look.
Okay.
But that's like the new trend for teenagers, like my daughter.
See, I'm learning so much.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that.
So you learned 0.5.
I did.
New Balance shoes.
And then there was a third thing. And
eyelashes.
Oh, yeah, that you... that you could put on eyelashes anywhere. Number one, I didn't grow up where we didn't put on eyelashes, right? But it's a thing. And so it was just funny that my daughters put on eyelashes while on the airplane and then also in the hotel. Like, it was just interesting that was something they brought with them.
Subway? Did they try that?
Yeah, no, not on the subway. So, because the subway's a little rough.
And what kind of eyelashes do they wear? Magnetic? Glue?
Glue.
Okay.
And they've tried to put them on me once, and it did not go well.
Like, did you panic?
No, I let them put, but they didn't stick to me. I mean, they were all gone, and only like a clump was left. It was bad.
So they put on like individual lashes or a whole lash?
No, individual lashes.
Oh, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, they work hard. And they look good. I mean, the girls are very beautiful girls.
It's also a lesson if you have long eyelashes. Mine are like medium long, but Patricia has very long lashes, like
nice.
my husband.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people think she has fake ones on when she doesn't.
Okay.
Which, as long as she wears mascara, it looks like that. And but then for dance, she still had to put them on.
Oh, wow.
They said. And when they curl up naturally and are very long, to try to make that happen, and she was only like a third grader. So imagine that struggle.
Oh, goodness, that would be a struggle.
And it was such a struggle, because I think it is harder to do it on someone else than yourself. And so like now she won't even try. I don't know if that's saving me money.
I think it's saving you money.
Not,
I think it's. You know what? We forgot to say hello to our new friends.
Yes. Do you know that there is one very special listener, and you are our new best friend in Brazil?
Brazil! That is worldwide at this point.
So we are rocking it. And whoever you are, thank you so, so much for listening. And Texas is great. You should come here.
Yes, come visit us. You know what? They would interview you on the show.
And I'd buy you Whataburger.
Wow.
Which is truly Texan.
Yes.
And we also have some new Facebook likes. So welcome to our Facebook page to Kimberly Lamascus, Kayla Gelker, and Megan Smith.
Awesome. Welcome.
We love you.
Excellent.
So next week, I don't know. So here's the thing. So Clayton is freaking out.
Okay.
I mean, I know that's a surprise to all of us. But his anxiety is through the roof about this perhaps snow, ice, sleet.
Really? Why is he anxious about it?
Well, he just doesn't know how it's going to work next week if he can't come.
If he can't come to work, you just stay home.
Yeah, but how will the paper get out?
Oh.
But he writes stories. How does the paper get out? Well, you write stories. You just send them in.
I just send them in.
Now, for me, how will the paper get out? That's a true question.
That would be a true question, because you are one of the elves that puts it all together.
Yeah, so, I'm not real sure what me and Murray's plan are. And every time Clayton asks, I was like, we'll cross that bridge when it happens. Well, it seems to be happening, and we haven't crossed the bridge with the plan yet.
So you think we're going to have snow?
I hope so. It has went down from 55. Of course, I've checked every day.
Okay.
Sometimes several times.
Okay.
Because I do love snow, and it's beautiful, and I want to see it. So it went down from 55 yesterday to 45 today.
So what day? Like 45% on Tuesday, Wednesday? Okay.
But I've heard Tuesday has some chance, too.
Okay.
So,
and those are the big newspaper days. I mean, let's be on. Wednesday's very important that everything gets moved in and out and
or
delivered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuesday, if you don't get it to the printer. And we also have to take, because I haven't looked at that. For those that may not know, our papers, I can't even talk.
The word paper struggle.
Papers get printed. Well, that's a lot of P's.
Yeah, that is a lot of P's right there.
Our papers get printed in Bryan.
Oh, okay.
So they are also in a different area. So it could be snowing there and they can't get here. So there's a lot of
factors. They print on Tuesday in Bryan and then
Tuesday
drive
evening,
them down here
on Wednesday morning.
Early. Oh,
early.
Wow. Okay. And then you guys put them together. Yeah. Or I don't know what you call that.
We they come pretty assembled unless we have an insert. Okay. Then we have to stick that in. Okay. Which we will have the special section to Shiner next week if all goes as planned.
Okay.
So we'll have that, and then we label them and we get going.
Oh, okay. Then it gets okay. So you've got a little travels involved.
Yes. So because they're coming from Bryan, that could have another aspect to the.
But you're hoping for snow.
Yeah, I just want to see snow. I don't really want the paper to be delayed.
Oh, okay.
But I would like snow.
Okay.
So I mean, my goal is to probably have my computer accessible at my house.
Well, and snow is nice. It's the ice that's not any fun.
Yeah. And last year we had one day of pretty bad ice. It was right after I had the flu, so that also was not bueno. But I tried to drive over here, and it was not good. I did make it, and I quickly packed up and went back home.
Yeah.
And tried to get Henry and Murray to go home because they don't need to be walking on anything like that.
No. It's worse than driving on it.
Another trip.
Yes. Fun.
But anyway, so we don't know, but I pray for snow.
Okay, well, as long as snow is after Friday, Saturday, because Luling has their stock show this weekend.
Yes, and good luck to all of them.
Yes,
so also Moulton has theirs on Sunday, so maybe be after Sunday for that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's going to be cold.
And it usually is very cold, but it looks like the cold weather doesn't come till Sunday evening. So hopefully all the kids and the animals, because I do feel bad for all the animals that are shaved and then they're all freezing out there.
They don't know what's going on.
Right, and the kids don't wear coats, right, because they have the jeans and their button-down shirts and however they're supposed to look in the ring.
Are you saying that for sure?
For sure, yeah. They don't wear their jackets
one thing Nicole and I learned about ourselves this week is we don't know stock show.
We don't know stock show.
Warning, the following ZipRecruiter radio spot you are about to hear is going to be filled with F words.
When you're hiring, we at ZipRecruiter know you can feel frustrated, forlorn even, like your efforts are futile, and you can spend a fortune trying to find fabulous people, only to get flooded with candidates who are just fine. Fortunately, ZipRecruiter figured out how to fix all that. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. With ZipRecruiter, you can forget your frustrations because we find the right people for your roles fast, which is our absolute favorite F word. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day.
Fantastic.
So, whether you need to hire 4, 40, or 400 people, get ready to meet first-rate talent. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/zip to try ZipRecruiter for free. Don't forget, that's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. Finally, that's ZipRecruiter.com/zip.
We don't know. I can take some good pictures, but I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so I'm learning.
And I heard, because Halsville Stock Show will be next week, and a little birdie said that they added rabbits. Okay. And I don't quite understand how rabbits are included. Like, why don't you have dogs or cats? Because you don't kill them and eat them?
Maybe because rabbits can still be in the wild. I don't know.
Then why don't you have deers? I'm not really understanding where the, certain things are and not.
That's a good question. See, there's our question.
So if you know
how
what you can raise and what you can't,
right, and why. We want to know the why. Like, we can look up a list of animals that are going to be shown, right? We don't know why others are excluded.
Or why around here there's really not dairy cows shown.
Oh, okay.
You have to go to, I think, Fort Worth or something.
Right. And I've seen turkeys shown in different places, but not all places.
So it's basically, but do you eat a dairy cow?
I don't think so.
But they do produce milk. So.
I believe the word dairy kind of gives that away.
Yes. So, but I mean, they're producing a product.
Yes.
So maybe that's it.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay, now people are going to be listening to this like, what? They're idiots. Yeah. And we will admit we are.
No, I mean,
that.
we know a lot.
Yes, but just not about stock
And
show.
we know so much. Tell me what you know about the inauguration, which is Monday.
It is Monday.
On oh my goodness.
You know,
My
your
mouth just will not
you
work.
didn't stretch. You didn't
we should have
stretch.
done those
Okay, take two. What's happening on Monday, Michelle?
It's inauguration and Martin Luther King Day.
Oh, okay. So the inauguration is always January 20th.
Yes.
And that's set in the Constitution. So whenever January 20th falls, that is inauguration day.
And Martin Luther King Day is not always the 20th.
It is not. It is the third Monday of January.
So sometimes it falls that way,
Yeah.
sometimes it doesn't.
And so this year they're both together. So I'm sure there's many celebrations going on, and the local events that are happening.
And if you're lucky to get the day off,
yeah,
enjoy, especially if it's snowing.
Does that, the way you're saying that makes me think you do not have the day off?
No, but in my contract it says I do.
It does.
Yes.
Did you really have a contract and you looked it up?
Well, I signed it.
Okay.
But Ani said it's not legit. So I don't know what I was signing when I got here, but you know.
So you signed a contract, but
Let
the
me
person
just-
says it's not a legit contract?
Let me say here at the newspaper, that contract, it says a lot of things.
Oh, it does.
That when I started have changed. So there's that.
So there's the newspaper. Yeah.
Work for us. Life is always a new evolving door.
I love it. I love it.
All right, you want to talk a little bit? Did we talk about, I don't know, did we talk about everything?
We did.
We didn't talk about everything, but we'll talk about some of it later.
Yeah.
All right. So we have the Houtsville Tribune Herald. Of course, if you didn't know, there is a new sheriff in town.
Oh, okay.
And so we want to welcome him and thank him, one, for his service. Even
Certainly.
though you get paid, I'm sorry, it's a big service that he's
wow,
doing.
yes.
And a big responsibility he takes on. We thank him also for sending us some of the releases from the Levack County Sheriff's Office. People want to know what's going on.
They do want to know, yes.
And it's
yes.
hard for us to always get that if we're not working together. So thank you for starting the
that's
year off
great.
working together. That'll be great.
That's terrific.
And congrats to the new Hallettsville Court. You can see all the beautiful girls and the winners. And that picture was taken by Lindsay Foytchick at Studio 94. I'm sorry I didn't get that in there, but I promise you I appreciate it and give you credit. There is a obituary. Mr. Harvey James Drost passed away. So condolences to his family. You can check out the UIL winners. We're going to talk a little bit about TikTok later, but Nicole did a great story, even though I put staff reports. It is by Nicole. And I'm sorry, Murray, but I asked Nicole to do something, so I have to put it in.
So my article was put in instead of something Murray had ready to go?
Yes.
Oh.
And I have not heard the end of it yet.
Well, and now I'm in his chair. Oh, no.
So
This
it's
is
like
not...
you're totally taking over
Oh,
his
no.
life.
Murray, no. I don't
Yes.
want to take over your life, especially where you are now.
Yes. No one wants to go there. That trip is not fun.
No.
So Yoakum Herald Times, of course, Yoakum had their... We're not even going in the right order, but... Who knows? Oh, it's fine.
Is
Don't
it all
change
right?
it.
Okay,
I already said the words. We can't change
Okay.
it. They had their stock show, and look at that pretty... I'm not even going to say if it's a heifer or a bull, because I would have no absolute clue.
It is a brown animal in the
brown
picture.
animal. Does it say? It may say.
Steer.
Steer. What does that mean? Okay, great. We don't know. But I can tell you that looking at it, it was raised very well. And
Yes.
congrats to, what is her name? Jackson Wenzel.
Congrats.
And
awesome.
so on hers, school board recognition, that's in all of our papers. If you see a school board member, tell them thanks.
Oh, yes. They don't get paid.
No.
And they need to be thanked.
Tragedy to Redemption is this weekend. The ad is in all 4 of our papers. It is a free event from what I can tell, so please check that out. A lot of our Yoakum cheerleaders are traveling local. Did I say Yoakum or local?
You said local.
Okay, great. Local cheerleaders are in, I think it's Arlington at the state
are they
cheerleading
really?
championship.
Good luck to them.
Good luck to them.
Yes.
The domino tournament is this weekend. Do you know how to play dominoes?
I do not. I learned how to play chicken foot, maybe. I think that's what it was called.
Yeah.
I learned to play that over the holiday break, but I don't know dominoes. Now, I had a grandfather who was really good at dominoes, so.
I love playing dominoes, and Shirley and Larry promised that me and Gilbert were going to have a domino game.
Oh,
Why
really?
are we going?
Because I'm looking to see what else you might want to talk
she's
about.
She's going backwards now. She
I'm
moved
really
forwards, and now she's going backwards.
I'm just showing you why you need Murray here and not me.
No, Murray doesn't do any of that work. And so on the back page of Yoakum, but like I said, it's in all our papers, is all the information on the redemption story and the event that'll be going on Saturday and Sunday.
Awesome.
Great. We're moving to the Shiner Gazette.
Okay.
Now, have you been to Howard's?
I have not been to Howard's.
You should go.
Okay, on my way home today, I will.
Well, it's kind of not a daytime trip.
Oh, it's not a
daytime
trip?
I mean, you can get ice cream. But if you were going for the other thing they have on tap, it's...
Oh, yeah. I could bring it back to you, I guess.
All right, no.
No?
You can't. I'm working. You can't have that. But Howard, the store in itself is a staple in the community. Read all about it. He's been Citizen of the Year in Shiner, and this all is because he had, I guess, a little dream, or a little birdie said, hey, do this instead of be a dentist. So there it is.
Really?
And he's also a really great musician. So read
neat.
all about that.
Renaissance man.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Awesome.
And we're going to move right along to an obituary. Jimmy Joe Hullab passed away, so condolences to his family.
It looks like Shiner band students played at some of them made it in the area competition. Congrats to them.
Yes, and check it out.
That takes a lot of extra effort for sure.
There's the cheerleaders pictured. They're going lots of sports, guys. Basketball, softball started this week.
Oh, nice.
So
that's cool. That's exciting.
fun.
Baseball's around the corner.
Yeah. Do you like baseball more than softball?
No, I just was going to mention boy and girl
and
sports.
there's a Gonzalez Gun Show. Thank them for advertising with us. It's
that's
this
good.
weekend, right?
Yeah.
That's the 18th and 19th.
Good. Did you create this advertisement?
I did not.
Okay. I was going to compliment it, but I won't since
great.
it's not yours.
Whoever did. Nicole likes it. All right. Now we got to go real slow because Murray says we just go like this over the Molten Eagle.
Well, this should be our time. This is our spotlight right here.
The Molten Eagle.
Dun, dun, dun.
Put together by Murray.
Dun, dun, dun.
So what does Murray have? So he has Joseph Nieto, who passed away a few weeks ago, but he was the former Lavaca County Constable. So I think that's a really cool picture. It's kind of like how I remember police, like when you were first born.
I love that. Yeah.
So that's great. It's homecoming week, so Moulton doesn't have a football team, so they do homecoming during basketball. Nice. So look at their court. Of course, there's some hard news with the Moulton woman being arrested, so check that out.
Good for Murray to get that in.
And there's a polka fest.
Hey,
do you polka?
I do not polka. How about you?
Oh no,
no, I wouldn't even know how.
I Shiner polka. I'll clap.
You. That's awesome.
Henry's talking about a storm from 50 years ago.
Okay.
There's some basketball, of course, that's going on. Their livestock show is this weekend, and so thank you to all the advertisers that put that in, and we're able to give a shout out. So the exhibitors list is in there, as well as the show schedule.
Now, did you put together this?
I did. What do you think about it?
What do you call it? A 2-page spread, right?
It's called a double truck.
Oh, see, I'm going to learn. 2-page spread is a yearbook term, I think.
I think so.
Okay. So I'm looking. You did a nice job with this. I see all the animals represented.
I think so.
I
don't know that I have a rabbit. I don't know that they do rabbit.
Oh, I'm going to be sad for the rabbit people.
Although I was going to call you about that one. What is a wether?
I don't know. I'm going to assume it's
or a barrow. Barrows?
I think they're part of the chickens or rabbits. They would be handheld, I think, based on when it is.
A broiler is a chicken. I know that one.
I don't know what a wether
or a barrow.
I don't know.
All right, well, there we go.
Why are we telling people what we don't know?
It's
we need to celebrate on what we do know.
And Mr. Hullab's obituary, also, you can find that in the Moulton paper.
Yes.
And the redemption story. Did we go slow enough? I didn't see Murray's column. Did he not put it in his own paper?
Did he not put it in his own paper?
Or we just missed it?
Well, look, we're gonna go back through because Murray's not here. We want to give him his due. Because he may be sitting somewhere listening to us.
That's right. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
History writers provide a window into the past. Well, I'm pretty sure that neither one of us read it.
You know what? You skipped over it because you talked about...
Don't say it.
You talked about Henry's
article.
Don't make it worse.
Oh, no. Don't make it worse for me, Nicole.
I'm sorry. You're going to be in trouble now. You're going to be in trouble.
Oh, man. So, did you read it?
A little bit about it. It was just before we started on the radio, on the podcast,
Okay.
did I look through it. But I do appreciate the details that Murray puts in his stories, and it really makes it interesting.
Yeah, I mean, he does pretty good. It's almost like he's a writer.
It's almost like he's a writer.
Yeah.
So good job, Murray. We appreciate that.
We love you.
We love you. We miss you.
Okay. I don't know nothing about this, so this
You
is
don't
all
know
you.
the Luling Newsboy? You mean you haven't read it?
No, but I did do the livestock
Yes, you
part,
did.
So I can do that.
The double
but
truck.
Good job!
Yay!
High five! All
Okay.
right.
So, Luling Newsboy, we usually try to include something with Prairie Lee, and their students have a barbecue team, and they advanced to state. I thought that was really pretty cool.
Did you get some free barbecue?
No, but I've planned to now that I've written the article.
Right.
But I interviewed a couple of the students and two of their sponsors, and
What did they make?
they make, things with bones. So you would not, it's chicken and ribs.
Do
but
you
they
know
do
that
have
on-
beans.
On the run sheet, I'm not sure who has this meal coming up.
Yeah.
But a run sheet, let's talk about that. Do you know what a run sheet is?
I do not know what a run sheet is.
Okay, so it's a piece of paper, several pieces, that tell us what is going in the paper every week.
Oh, okay.
So Ani is usually the one that puts most of it together based off of ads that I give her and ads that come from the other towns, along with stories, all of that.
So stories and ads are on the run sheet.
If you would be doing a TV, or probably it's what theater does too, they're called storyboards.
Okay. Oh, yes, I know storyboards, yes.
So I call it the storyboard of the newspaper.
Okay.
So on there, she writes basically a small description of the ad, and then she usually has how it's billed, so you kind of go to the description sometimes to figure it out, because that doesn't always match. But I saw that she had a meal listed, and she had chicken on the bone. Now that right there is when you've been an influence on the people you're around.
So look at me already talking about that. So the boys did a great job. They're going on to state, as we said. They're very excited about the one. In fact, one of the young men actually texted me back when I'd let him know it was going to be in the paper, and that he was on the front page, and he said, "I've never been in the newspaper before."
Oh, that's so
Isn't that
fun.
cool? So I'm going to take a couple of copies over there to them.
Right, and do they do sides, or it's just meat?
It's just they had a cobbler that they make on the grill,
okay.
which is pretty cool, and
Yeah.
the ribs of the chicken, beans, and then
Beans is a side.
beans is a side. I'm trying to go through it in my head.
Oh no, they just have meat.
Don't be-
Cobbler beans. What?
Don't be mean to me.
I'm not trying.
I'm sitting in. You are not alone.
I'm just trying to decipher how crazy we literally are.
And then
Okay.
we'll talk again. Stock shows coming up,
Yeah.
so that's going to be Friday, Saturday. We did have a fire
Oh, that's so sad.
in Luling, and it was a good time to remind people of the way to stay safe this winter, and to make sure that as they're staying warm, they're paying attention.
And Nicole wrote that.
And I wrote that story.
And it's amazing,
So,
I'm
thank
sure.
you.
We do have some obituaries. We have Linda Sue Sanders Moore and Bradford Anthony Neville.
Yes, and condolences to their family. And then we have our double truck,
Yes, double truck.
and that you created. And I appreciate, as a person who lives in Luling, thank you for putting all the kids' names in there.
Yes,
who are
I hope
presenting.
we got them right. I'm so sorry. if we
No,
didn't.
don't apologize. I think you need credit for trying. And this is
Thank
all
you.
about effort. You're welcome. And if I hear that anybody's wrong, I'm not going to tell you,
Okay,
because
that'd
you
be
did
great.
your best.
Because I would cry.
You would cry. And then sports world, hey, the Luling girls in soccer, this is only their second year to even have a team. First year to compete in a district. And 3A has to play up, because there's no 3A soccer. And they went into the Rice tournament and won it. They were undefeated in the tournament.
Amazing.
Isn't that great?
And you were there.
And I was there. And I saw the end of the Hallettsville boys play. So I saw Ani and didn't see you.
No, because I was at a basketball tournament.
I know.
That you were not at.
An indoor. I should have gone to an
should.
indoor tournament.
But that's how it is. I'm
Yep.
sitting there all alone while they're having fun. Freezing.
I was walking the field.
But we will have some
congrats.
Hallettsville girls soccer pictures that you took. I think
Oh, good.
Chuck's he didn't get the write up from the coach yet. So
Wait, so it didn't make it? I didn't even look.
No.
Oh, but
Didn't
my
make it
pictures
to
will
see.
appear?
They will.
Because those were some of my better pictures.
Yeah,
for the
I actually
Hallettsville.
really liked him, and I
Thank
told
you.
him 3 or 4 times. He's a little jealous that
Yeah.
they're good.
Oh, is he?
Imagine that
Should
Chuck
I go?
Groff would be.
Okay, I'll say something to him.
Just say, I'm sorry, I'm better
I'm
than
sorry.
you.
No, I'm not going to say that.
What are you going to say.
And a shout out to Dylan Dew. He is a student who was a football player who played in the All-Star game in San Antonio. And we appreciate that. And then
Thank you
favorite
to God,
football guru.
To everyone that the woman won.
Brittany Powell. Woohoo!
Brittany, I was rooting for you before I knew you because you were a woman. Because I normally, I'm going to say this very broadly, I normally root for the woman.
Okay. And there were 2 women in the tournament, so you had a 2 out of 7 chance.
And then Brittany started to make. Well, we don't know is the girl. I guess the goat's name is Ernie. So I guess
it's a boy. Yeah, I think so.
So I had 2 out of whatever chance, and then I'm not sure the other woman's name. Sorry, Diane, and Diane started falling a little bit behind, and Brittany started going ahead.
Yeah.
So then I started loving on Brittany.
I know you did.
And
you got to
all
meet
her knowledge, and I got to meet her, and it was amazing, and she won.
Yahoo! And she's going to win a $200 gift certificate to our Apple Lumber. Yeah.
Yay.
So we're excited about that. So, and really thanks to all 7 participants, because every week they paid to be part of the Football Guru contest, and it really did help highlight all the sports that went on in Luling the last
and it was fun.
Fall. Yeah,
and I got to do
it was great
something.
fun, and you got to be a part of it, cheering her on, and that makes it very interesting. We finalized. This is our last 3 months of the year coverage, where we did Remember 2024. Prairie Lee's in that as well, with their football team making the playoffs, first time in 80 years. And then we come to TikTok, which is where you wanted to talk about earlier.
Look how great. It was like planned. Like, we are just so incredible.
We are. Let's just say we are incredible. We put ourselves down a lot in this podcast.
We did. So let's talk about how incredible
great we are. So tell them how TikTok came about.
Okay, so first of all, why don't I don't know the history, girl. So first of all, how you don't have TikTok, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Apple has TikTok.
Yeah, I don't have TikTok.
It is the best thing to keep you from going to sleep at night. Let me tell you, I spend hours scrolling. Well, one, it has great recipes. Okay, so I don't know. I'm not an influencer. I'm sure I could be.
You could. You are influencer material.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Okay.
I don't have time for that. I have too many things. But I'm not an influencer, and I basically post nothing to TikTok. But I spend quite a bit of time on TikTok. And recipes are my big one, even though I don't really cook.
Do you cook?
But I saved them. Okay. And I have made some. I did chicken dumplings. I've done several things.
Okay.
I'll have to get a list for next week and let y'all know. Maybe I'll post some of my recipes.
There you go.
That'd be so fun. Okay, now I sound like I cook a lot, but I don't. But recipes are on there, and it's kind of just, I don't know, there's just different ideas and different things. But the one thing that I recently learned is almost the attachment you do get to some influencers. Oh. And so, I don't know, one day scrolling, I came across this lady. Her name was Deborah Fink. Mm-hmm. And I started watching. She had stage 4 cancer. Oh, goodness. And she had been fighting it for 5 years. And so her daughter had moved home from college and was like her caregiver. So they both had pages. And she had 3 sets of twins, unlike my friend who has 2. She had 3. And I mean, I got so caught up in like listening to her. She was super positive for a person who is basically, reaching their end of life and knowing that's what the outcome is going, which we all know, I guess that's the outcome, but a very soon outcome. She was still very positive and very uplifting most of the time. And so she talked about all kind of things. Well, one day I noticed that they said she was on Super Nanny or Nanny 911. Do you remember that?
I do remember that. Uh-huh.
So I was so invested that I went look up the episode and watched when her family was on that, which is kind of crazy. It was fun to see. But so I've been watching, and then over Christmas, like right after Christmas, she went in and there was fluid on her lungs, and they basically told her that she was in this immunotherapy study, and that that it was not working, and that the cancer is basically around her heart. Oh wow! So she went home on hospice. Which, if you don't know hospice, first of all, I'm a very, very big supporter of hospice.
Yes, those
and what
people
they
are
do
amazing.
and stuff. But it's not necessarily a death sentence. I think that the doctor has to say that there's a good chance that you will pass within 6 months, I think is what it is. But people live in years. People even come out of hospice. So it is not a death sentence. But it does mean that you are continuing all treatment to cure or to help. It's just pain management, I guess, is the best word. So she went on that, and then like 3 days ago, it was awesome. Somebody, and this is, I think, people are great, and you say, oh, well, they put themselves out there, and that's why they're getting this stuff. Well, yeah, if maybe we all put ourselves out there, people would know to give stuff. But like a wedding dress shop gave her daughter, like, they brought in all these dresses so she could try on wedding dresses.
So her mom could see them trying on.
And I guess maybe that's why I was really connected, because although the daughter, Katerina, is, I think she's older, like 24 to 26. Like, as a young person who lost my mom at like 19, I remember when, like, I was told that, like, she wasn't doing any more treatment. And that the inevitable was going to be that she was going to pass very soon. Like the first selfish, which I was very young, so I feel like
you very could be selfish. It's your
very
mom.
Selfish thoughts came in to play. And one was like that she would miss my wedding, she would miss the birth of my children, she would miss all these things. I mean, I just had started college, I didn't even have a career, so like all the things that she would miss, instead of like thinking about all the things she gave me, which I now look back and think that was more important.
You can grieve the future. You really can.
But yeah, and I think that's what grief mainly is when you really think about it. It's what you think about was going to be, and what then you'll be missing. Gone. Mm-hmm. So, with that being said, I thought that was an amazing gift. Yeah. And if I owned a wedding dress shop and read something, I may be willing to do that for someone. Mm-hmm. So sometimes putting yourself out there in the hardest times, one, connects you to a lot of people that are feeling the same way, and two, puts you in a situation that people are willing to give you these opportunities.
Yes, and support those around you.
Because, I mean, at that time in someone's life, like, she really couldn't go to a wedding dress shop. And so it had to be brought to her.
Oh, I love
that. And so she did that one day. And then I had told Ani, and I mean, somewhat it's jokingly, because Lily, I love you, by the way. Lily is Ani's mom. And Ani always makes fun of her because she's like, my friend died. And it was her friend off like a Facebook reel she'd been following or something. Okay. And so we've always laughed at it. I was like, Ani, you do. And so then I kind of was joking, but yet I was serious that every day I basically was checking TikTok to see whatever. Yeah. And then now I'm going to get the date wrong. Do you know when the 14th was? Was that Tuesday? So Tuesday is our busy day at work. Yeah. And I was very busy. So I did not get to check my TikTok till 6 o'clock. And when I opened it, she had passed away. Oh. And so I actually was sad. Sure. And so I think that the idea that you can connect so strongly with someone you don't know, you've never met, you have no clue about, but you hear their story, is pretty remarkable. And I
love that.
And so I'm sad if TikTok goes away. I'm sure there's going to be other platforms that will come in that will be similar. I mean, there's Instagram Reels and Facebook Reels that are I would say kind of the same. Mm-hmm. It's just that they have extra postings where TikTok is just videos of people. But I mean, there's this Jock and Belle, and they are super funny. And they're these two old couple, and like even at night, I was laughing the other night, and Gilbert's like, "What are you laughing at?" And I was like, "The old couple I watch." I mean, it's part of what I do, and it's kind of so it's entertaining, it's connecting, it gives me recipes. Informative. So I will be sad if it goes away, and I hope that whatever problems they're having, because I don't quite understand.
Well, national security is one of the things they've discussed.
Granted, that's pretty big. I mean, national security or Michelle's well-being. I don't know. I'm not sure how that weighs out.
I know how it weighs out in your mind.
Yes, I do too. But, and I get it, but I think all those things always can be fixed. And hopefully
Well, I love you. Honestly, thank you for sharing such a positive impact
Yes.
that TikTok has had.
And so condolences. I'm sure
Aw.
they will never hear this, but condolences. And thank you to all the people, because there was a lot of people that sent them gifts, and
Oh, nice.
they were able to do, like, some people sent them, I guess, pottery or whatever. So the mom was able to, like, sign her name. I guess a lot of it was, oh, I wish I had that with my mom. Like, I wish
Yeah.
I would have thought of those things that were important. And I mean, I'll let y'all know if I get a tattoo, because that's what I'm working on. I'm working courage and knowledge. And courage not because I think it's going to hurt.
Right.
Courage because I'm a very indecisive person
Oh,
that changes a lot of things.
So, where did you transition to tattoo?
Because I want to get my mom's signature.
Oh, okay.
Because I actually have where she wrote "Love Mom." Like, I have that
wow.
still written, and so I want to do something like that.
Now
and
you're
I
pointing
want,
to your wrist.
Yes.
Is that
so
where you're
on my
thinking?
wrist is where I'm thinking, and yeah, did y'all see me pointing to my wrist? Sorry about that.
No,
I
that's
forget.
good.
And I want Patricia to draw a heart.
Okay.
So then I have both of them together. But so that's my goal.
Okay.
But at the same time, what if I hate that in a year or 10 days later?
Because of your
that's
indecisiveness.
Yes,
I see
and that's
that.
very permanent.
Yeah, very permanent.
And I don't mean that I would hate how it looks, because there's great tattoo artists.
Sure.
But what if I think, oh, I should have put it on my ankle or my butt cheek?
So the location is kind of where, like, you're for sure going to get one. You just don't know where you want to put it.
Yeah. And then what if I think, oh, I should have done something else?
Well,
or I should have just done love and not mom.
Well, there'll always be a should have. So at some point, you just have to check it off, and like, that was my decision.
All right, so we're gonna go get tattoos together.
No, we're not. I'm not going to get a tattoo.
Why not?
No. First of all, pain. I'm
you
not a
could
big
do
fan
it.
of pain at all. And then I don't know that I am connected to a symbol so much that I would want it permanently on me. Like, I love the Longhorns, and I would love, like the Longhorn symbol. People have that as a tattoo, and I think that's so cool. But I'm like, I don't know that I'd want that forever on me. And so it may be a signature, or like you were, love mom. I think that's really sweet. But who do you pick in your life? Because, at the beginning of the podcast, I left out speaking about one of my daughters. So now I'm going to have, do I put her name?
There's a lot of mother-daughter tattoos. I'll send you some.
Okay, send me some. I'm
And
still not
maybe
going
we
to get
can do
one.
it
But
together, so.
We'll see.
Who thinks Nicole should get a tattoo with me?
My mother would say no. So my parent, I have to do what my parents say. No, I don't. But
Whoa, that's a whole new episode. Going into control at the age of 96. No, okay, she's not 96. Okay, so there it is. If you know of any good tattoo artists,
let
or
Michelle
tattoo
know.
shops,
Yeah,
and maybe that'll help.
There you go.
I'm there. I just am not there. I'm there, but not there.
And don't get it until you really are there, right? Because it's going to be forever.
Yeah,
So.
and the pain doesn't scare me because
Okay.
I mean, goodness, did you not have childbirth?
I did, and it was painful.
And you did it more than once.
I did.
So
I
there you
did.
go.
I know. But yeah, that's
Most
true.
things that are painful. I mean, most things that are worth it are painful.
Ooh. That's a quote I would put on
Price.
as a tattoo.
There you go. Really? Really?
No.
Murray, will you go with me and get a tattoo? I
Murray
don't think
might.
Murray has tattoos.
Does Murray have a tattoo?
I don't know that anyone here has a tattoo.
I don't. Next podcast, you should go around and poll.
I'm gonna
poll
find
the office.
out. I may be the first.
Okay.
That's
Do you want?
weird.
Truthfully, my eyeliner's tattooed.
Really?
Yeah, and that's why I can't go get another tattoo
Was
because
that
this
bad?
freaked me out so much.
What was next to your eyes? Are
Yes,
you nuts?
thank you. Thank you. That's how I felt. And my sisters and my mother laughed at me while it was occurring. And this needle was next to my eye, and it freaked me out.
Cool. How long? But don't you have to get it redone after a while?
But I actually, pigment wise, I guess it stayed, and I've had it for right about 20 years now.
There's something. Crap! I just heard it. That if you want did you go to one of those hydraulic chambers?
No,
After?
it was 20 years ago. No.
Because I heard 20 years ago.
And it's still
That's
still good.
amazing.
Yeah, I didn't go to one of those chambers, but I did go through McDonald's drive-through and get ice to put on my eyeballs.
Well, I heard that
So
if you
that
go
was
into
my
one of those
ice.
hyperbaric, that's what it's called.
There you go.
Chambers after you get a tattoo anywhere.
Okay.
That it will like seal it.
Oh,
And so warning is I heard that when you get your eyebrows, if you do that, that it's like really dark at first.
Right.
So maybe don't go the first day.
And please don't take any scientific knowledge from this podcast, and do not use it as anything to adjust your life.
Years, though?
Yeah, it's been great. Yeah. So
great.
It has been great. It just was a traumatic experience.
Because it was next to your eye.
I know.
I'm not asking you to get a tattoo next to your eye.
Thanks, because I'm not going to.
Ever again. And your mom did it too?
Oh, yeah. She's the one who did it first and then took us all in.
She didn't freak out?
No.
So
my mom's a rock star. And my sisters did not freak out. And my sisters had their lips done too. Like little tattooed.
Y'all are bougie.
I know, but not me.
I like bougie.
You would like my sisters and my mom.
I would, but not you.
But
I do like you. Okay, well maybe let's see how long we've been. Oh my goodness, Murray is going to love this. So we've talked pretty long time.
As long as Murray's been in his other room.
Doing on his trip. In a Little Rocket. Did you do that? Did you know that song, Little Einsteins? Your kids
I
are
do.
older.
Oh, I do know Little Einstein. I'd forgotten about Little Einsteins.
Me and Ani were singing it this morning.
Oh, my goodness. That's weird. Okay.
She was going on a trip, too.
So it's a good way to end it. But Ani's going on a different trip than what Murray was on, I hope.
Well, we hope. We're not sure. We'll check in on that. Tonight, we get to all from the newspaper. Thank you to the volunteer fire department of Hallettsville. They invited us to their oyster and fish supper.
Nice. Enjoy.
Dinner, supper. Do you say dinner or supper?
I say supper. And sometimes I say dinner. Why are you staring at me like that?
You're bougie.
You put me right on the spot. I say lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's what I say.
But now you don't say supper.
No, now I don't say supper.
So you lied.
Because you stared at me. Now I'm going to change.
You're a liar. I can't take lying.
No, I can just morph into whoever I need to be.
So honestly, what do you say? Breakfast,
lunch, and dinner.
You're lying. You said supper. Okay, well, whatever we're going to have tonight, dinner or supper, I'm very excited.
Good. Have
and
fun.
I feel like that the men in the office, I mean, I like the food and I'm going to eat it.
Right.
A good portion of whatever. But they've been starving themselves.
Oh, in preparation?
So they can prepare for this.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, good luck. Hopefully, Murray will miss it though.
Murray never goes because you know how Murray is. There's an excuse for everything.
Well, Murray, we missed you and we hope you're back next week.
Bye, Murray. I mean, let's say our byes to everyone. You go first, Nicole.
All right. So long. Thanks for inviting me. I had a great time, and I hope you get to see snow.
You're not invited. You're part of this.
Thank you for Thank you. I'll just say thank you.
Oh, yeah, that's great.
All right. And I hope you get to see snow.
Oh, thank you. I really hope I get to see it. Well, one reason, and God, Murray's going to come late, is I have a husky, and it's only almost 2.5 years old. And so she's never seen snow in that 2.5 years. And last week, I had to literally drag her back in the house because she loves this weather.
Cooler weather,
this is her. She'll just go outside. And the one day it was raining, though, she doesn't like rain. So I don't know how she's going to feel about snow.
All right.
Because it's still wet.
Well, so let's go enjoy this great weather while we've still got it.
Huskies. Snow. They love it. Bye. Have a great week. End.